supposed to get out here and do the commandment. And one commandment that will keep you supposed to gather with your brother. So actually, you're supposed to be out here with us on this side. Gather with your brother, man, with your people. Alright? So now you understand. Let me give you a little history. Let me show you, how do you think that we got from being the greatest people on the planet to being in the lowest state on the planet right now? The lowest rate of people it is, for the so-called blacks and Indians. How do you think we got there?
From us in this country,
how's up?
Alright,
I mean, some of us was already here, but if you think about it, like, shoot, it's like what they kind of like put in the airways and stuff like that, like, truth, like, to like say, like, this is your own belief, like, this is my
you know what I want? Get that for me. Let me get 28. Let me show you what I mean.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 1. Here we go. And it shall come to pass.
When the Bible say it shall come to pass, that means it's gonna happen.
That's right.
We don't.
If thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
But the major word in that is the if. So it shall come to pass. If you shall hearken. The word hearken just means listen unto the voice of the Lord your God. We don't.
To observe and to do all his commandments.
So when we observe and do all his commandments, something was gonna happen to our people. We don't.
Which I command thee this day.
We don't.
That the Lord thy God will set thee on high.
If we set on high as a nation of people, what do we own around here? Alright?
Teach up.
We don't.
Above all nations.
If we above all nations, we don't.
Of the earth. And all these blessings shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Are we blessed as a nation of people? So something had to happen, right? Because the Most High God said, if we listen to him and do what he said do, we will be blessed. So what had to happen? We didn't listen. That's right, you listen. I like that.
Big con.
You know what I want me at 28:15. And let me show you what happened and how do we stray away.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass.
It shall what?
But it shall come to pass.
We don't.
If thou wilt not hearken.
So if we didn't want to listen to
the voice nationality.
All right, I got you. Read on.
Unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments.
How many?
All his commandments.
How many?
All his commandments.
Read on.
And his statutes which I command thee this day.
What day?
This day.
Read on.
That all these curses.
All these what?
That all these curses.
All these blessings.
That all these curses.
Read on.
Shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Read on.
Curse shall not be in the city.
Curse shall not be well.
Curse shall not be in the city.
And we blessed in the city.
Bring it up.
Or we living in the project, the slums, and ghetto. All right. So therefore, the Most High God said we were gonna be cursed in the city. So we broke the commandment, right? And we didn't follow what he had to say. You listen up, brother. All right. Read on.
And curse shall not be in the field.
What fields will we cursed in? Yeah, like, are you familiar with slavery? Or were we cursed in the cotton field? Or were we blessed in the cotton field? What about you, were we cursed in the cotton field?
Cursed. Bring it out.
By you being from the tribe of Benjamite, I think y'all was dealing with that tobacco and that sugar cane over there, man.
God.
So far the world. That was a curse on your people. All right. So you got a good understanding on why we cursed as a nation of people? Why we on the bottom? Wake them up. All right. Read that from the top again.
Top. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15.
Read on.
But it shall come to pass.
So the Most High God saying it shall come to pass. Read on.
If thou wilt not hearken.
The word hearken just means listen. Read on.
Unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
The word die is very possessive. Die God, meaning your God. Not everybody else. The voice of the Lord. Die God. Read on.
To observe. To do all his commandments.
You got to do something. You can't just listen to the commandment. That's a do is an action word. I mean,
that's
you got
right.
to put them forth, gathering with your people, keeping the Sabbath day holy, rocking fringes, laying off the porch, lost the prayer.
That's right.
These are commandments that you got to do.
That's right.
And his statutes, which I command thee this day.
What day?
This day.
What day?
This day.
What day?
This day.
Read on.
That all these curses.
All these what?
That all these curses.
All these what?
That all these curses.
Read on.
Shall come upon thee.
Read on.
And overtake thee.
Now, do you understand what happened to us? How we got to be on these slave ships right here? Hey, bro. Because we broke the Most High commandments. And so if breaking the commandments got us on the slave ship, and got us into captivity and got us on the bottom, how do we get out of this? How do we get out of this situation? How do we get back to being the great nation of people that we are? I can get that. But some of the most easiest things to do is start gathering with your brothers here in Augusta. You know, get the flyers. Start reaching out to the brothers. You know, calling the numbers. The brothers will help you get fringes. Anybody got financial problem, help you get some shirt, get some fringes. Because the more commandments you keep, the more wisdom you'll start getting. You know, but the beginning of wisdom is keeping the commandments. You got to start by doing something. Even if it's just keeping the Sabbath day. Today is the Sabbath day. No buying, selling, trading, cooking. You know. But tonight, hey man, we can rock out tonight when the sun go down. You know what I mean? We got 6 days. When you get down, let me get that in Exodus 28. Let me get that. Let me show y'all what today is. Because the way the world saw it, the way when I say Esau, that's the biblical name for the so-called white man, which is our oppressor today, which is the devil that the Bible speaks of. So the way they got it set up with your payday, you get paid on what? Friday, right? You got you a pocket full of money, and what you do Saturday? Friday night and Saturday. Party, go out and party. Then what you do Sunday? Run in the Christian church, sit down there to a good little concert, clap your hands, stomp your feet, pray the Most High. Then what? All over again. See, they got it set up like that, man, to keep us on the bottom and keep us in sin.
Wake them up,
the longer we in sin, we're going to stay right here on the top. But the moment you start waking up and say, you know what, I ain't doing that no more. I'm not doing it no more. Then you'll start getting your power back. You start getting your wisdom back. And guess what's going to happen to them? It's going to flip. They going to come down, and we're going to go right back up. We're going to start ruling. That's right. We're going to rule righteous rule. Big calm. Read that for me.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 20 and verse 8.
Bring it up.
Remember the Sabbath day.
Do what?
Remember the Sabbath day.
What's the day?
Remember the Sabbath day.
Read on.
To keep it holy.
To keep it holy. Remember, I tell you the word holy means separate. So keep the Sabbath day separate from all these other days.
That's right.
How many days in the week, y'all know? 7 days. What day is the 7th day of the week? You say Sunday, what you say? All right. Saturday is the 7th day of the week. See, that's the whole setup rule. They send up to school Monday through Friday, right? 5 days. Then they say you off 2 days, 6, 7, put it on Sunday. But that's all lie, man. The first day of the week is Sunday. But they don't hide it because it's on all the calendars. You know, you go to school, you go to work Monday through Friday, you know what I mean? But the first day of the week is Sunday. And the last day of the week, the 7th day, is Saturday.
That's right.
That's the day we're supposed to keep holy.
Bring it out.
Stay separate from all the other days. Hey, you want to cook? Hey, you want to cook tomorrow? Hey, man, you can cook tomorrow. You know, you want to go shopping Monday through Friday evening? Go ahead. But from Friday evening to Saturday evening, they got to stop.
Wake them up.
You know what I mean? And then once we start doing that, we're going to come back to our power. Read that,
6 days shall thou labor.
How many?
6 days shall thou labor. 6 days shall thou labor.
Read on.
And do all thy work.
Read on.
But the 7th day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God.
Read on.
In it thou shalt not do any work.
Read on.
Thou, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy cattle.
Read on.
Nor thy stranger that is within thy gates.
All right. So basically, what they're saying, nobody's supposed to be working and buying, cooking, and selling on the Sabbath day. Whether you're maid, sir, whether you got maids, whether you a maid, no matter what you're doing, you farming, you don't supposed to be none of that on the Sabbath day. You're supposed to keep the day holy, man. It's the day of a holy convocation. You're supposed to get out here with your brood, you know what I'm saying, and celebrate by coming out here and putting in a brick for the Most High.
That's right.
That's all we have to do. Hey, before you go, let me get you one thing right quick. Let me get Deuteronomy 28:16. Let me show you some history.
Bring it out.
Let me show you your history in the
Bring
Bible.
it out.
How do we get to America? Do you know? By slave ship, right? So, you do believe in the Bible, right? All right. If I can show, have you ever heard that in the Bible? Did you know slave ships and this happened to us is actually in the Bible? You know that's already in the Bible? Where it said in the Bible, you know? I'm gonna get it for y'all.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68.
Bring it out.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
With what?
With ships.
With what?
With ships.
With what?
With ships.
Read on.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee.
Read on.
Thou shalt see it no more again.
Read on.
And there ye shall be sold.
You gonna be what?
Ye shall be sold.
You gonna be what?
Ye shall be sold.
Hey man, the Most High God saying we're gonna be brought somewhere on ships. Right?
That's right.
And when we get there, he ain't handing out no probation and fire, man. He said we're gonna be sold, man. That's a big boy charge get from the Most High, man. He handing out big boy charges to these people right here, man, who break his law, statute, commandment. We don't.
Unto your enemies.
Unto your what?
Unto your enemies.
No, unto your BFF.
Unto your enemies.
Unto your best buddy.
Unto your enemies.
Hey, man, who are we sold to?
Bring it out.
But who are we sold to?
That's right.
Right. Now, who are we sold to?
I said the white man, pretty much. I didn't even say that because whoever came on the ship, they said was white.
But what did the Most High God call him? Who did this to your people?
You wild white devil.
There you go, But what did the Most High God call him?
That's right.
What did the Most High God call them though? Your enemies, right? All right.
Beast. That's what they call them.
Yeah, they would be considered a beast. Red beast, all right? All right.
Okay.
Read on.
Unto your enemies, for bondman.
For what?
For
That
bondman
means slave man. Read on.
and bondwoman.
And what?
And bondwoman.
That means slave woman. See, a lot of our sisters, they act like they done forgot. They came over here on them shit with her. They went through all this stuff with her. You know, but they be the first one to come out here and try and go against the brothers, man. We out here just trying to raise our people up and show them how to come back into their true nationality. That's all we out here to do, bro.